Hello, I'm Olena Gryniuk, and we are recording our next episode of SME Banking Conversations in Warsaw, in the head office of Santander Bank Polska, one of the leading banks servicing SME customers. I'm talking today with Mirka Mioducka, SME product owner at Santander Bank Polska. Hello, Mirka.
Hello, nice to see you.
I'm very glad that we are recording this interview here in your office in Warsaw. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for the invitation.
So, value-added services. What does this definition cover in Santander?
Santander value-added services for SMEs, so small and medium size enterprises, are services that help our customer manage their business. But they are not typical services like loans or account. And the first value-added services we were implemented, it was accounting. So we are a bank, so we don't have accounting knowledge. So we choose to work with a company that is implemented and developing accounting application for SME for many years, and this is invoicing, and but not only invoicing. A customer can manage account themselves, or they can get help from accounting offices. So we wanted to make the process of using the services simple, and whenever you log in, if you have a company and whenever you log in to website, you need to set up data of your company. So we decided to implement value-added services in electronic banking because we have customer data. So customer don't have to set this data alone. It's data transferred from electronic banking to accounting application.
Yes, and I would say even that SME customers started to expect such kind of services from the banks. They do believe that banks can be trusted providers of such services. So this is great that you're doing this. Who is your targeted customer for such services?
We implemented value-added services in electronic banking, so we can offer this solution for sole traders only for now.
Okay. You implemented the biggest number of value-added services here on the Polish market. So you have, yes, you mentioned that your first one was online accounting, yes. You have e-invoicing, you have e-collection, right? You have electronic agreements that the SMEs can create and sign and send to their counterparties agreements online. And you implemented all of these services with the partners, right?
Yes, exactly. We've already implemented 7 value-added services, so like you said, and we also have factoring, have medical package, leasing, and bid-bond guarantee. And each value-added services is provided with external partner, with different external partner. And each of these collaboration is also successful for us. So we each learn from each other, because the bank is a very big and complex institution, and our providers are generally smaller companies. Okay. So we had to learn how to cooperate, how to work together.
Yes. What is the feedback of your customers?
So many of external and internal surveys have shown that customers need that solution because they don't have time to search a market, they don't have a time for looking a new business solution for them, and the customer like the fact that we search for them service provider, and about 40,000 our customers are using value-added services. And these customers have a higher NPS, so that means they are more likely to recommend our services, and they are more loyal. But however, at the end of the day, there is our customers for whom we have carefully checked checked every providers. We checked the market, we checked the services, customer journey.
Yes.
So the customer can focus on this, what is the most important for them. So that means their business, their company, and their private life.
Yes, yes, you solve their problems and yes, giving them more times for business and for family. As you said, it was surprising actually that this year I read several surveys here in the Central Eastern Europe market that entrepreneurs spend from 6 to 8 hours a week for a non-core business kind of invoicing, exactly, accounting, paying taxes, other, let's call it bureaucratic or paperwork, which is and implementation of such services, as you mentioned, for small businesses is beneficial for everybody, right? So for the customers, as you mentioned, that they can focus on their core targets, and for the banks, due to several reasons, because first of all, they will have stronger SMEs because they will focus more on the business and will get more revenues, so they will be financially stronger. The business processes will be organized better. Third is really the providing of such services can bring additional revenues for the banks. And the last but not the least, I would say maybe the most important, is that having all this data on the customer, right? Having the transactions, having invoice data, having accounting data, you can personalize the offer for them
customer. Exactly.
as much as possible. So what we see now is that 30% of the banks here in the region offer value-added services for SMEs. So my question to you is, which challenges banks have? I think that the advantages are clear for everybody, I guess, but which challenges do you feel banks have right now? Which challenges did you have? And what was this breaking point when bank starts implementing such services?
So, like you said, 6, 8, and sometimes more hours spent on paperwork, checking changes in the law in accounting. So that's a lot. So our first assumption when we decide to implement value-added services in electronic banking, it was that the process must be online. So no extra paperwork, no running around to sign another contract. So it was the most important for us. So we know that our customers are digital, and also Polish banking are more very technologically advanced.
Yes.
So we didn't want to have a standalone solution. We want to connect our data, banking data and accounting data. We don't have this solution for now, but we're working on.
Yes.
We are working.
Great.
We are working on this. So, like I said, our customers are very digital, so they prefer to sending invoice to their accounting office online. They don't want to go there and spending a lot of time on traffic. So the customer now have more time for focus on their business, on their private life, on their family, because we give them an online, simple and fast process, and we help them to choose the service provider. So, and also, like you said, a maximum 30% in CEE region bank offer value-added services, and I think maybe bank is afraid to sell non-banking services because they are not simple. So if the managers want to sell this product, they must have some extra knowledge connected with factoring, with leasing, with health packages, with accounting. So it's a little bit complicated for them. It's some extra information.
Yes, you mentioned the online sending of invoices, and knowing that in Poland within 1 year, in European countries and here in the CEE next 2-3 years, e-invoicing will become obligatory.
Yes, exactly.
For all the companies, for all the entrepreneurs. So this is really a great opportunity for the banks to become this provider. So anyway, SMEs should choose now or later or next year the provider of e-invoicing, right? And this is, for me, I guess, really a great opportunity for the banks to become such a provider.
I think it's a game changer for a
It
bank.
is.
Yes, exactly. It
is.
will be obligatory, so customer should choose online provider which help them sending invoice for their customer.
Yes, it would be great if when it is integrated with the online banking at once with your accounts, right? So you can, send a transfer or pay the invoice with 1 to 3 clicks, etc. Yeah, so
exactly. We are working on this.
I'm looking forward to it.
Exactly. Like you said, now all banks all banks have almost the same offer. Yeah, so they are selling loans, they are selling accounts. So value-added services are something more what we can get to our customers is a game changer. So I think the customer in the future will choose a bank with a better non-banking offer, not only with the loans and with accounts.
I think they already are. So this is really becoming a competitive advantage. And my dream and view on that is that I think in several years this should become a normal SME banking offer. So that this, we call it now value-added services, but I think for the business customer, the like of crucial business services, I would say, should become a standard offer.
So I hope in the future the customer will choose online application because they are connected with electronic banking and the electronic banking information data from electronic banking can get automatically to accounting services. And from accounting services to the bank, so you have one ecosystem for the company. You have everything, every data in one place. You don't have to log in to many services. So it's crucial and important and the simple way to manage business.
Exactly. This year you launched a program called Strong in Business, targeted at women entrepreneurs, right?
Yes, exactly.
So, so this is, as I understand, this is a mix of the financial support program and also knowledge support program for women who would like to either start or develop their business. Say about this more. What are the results at the moment?
Yes, exactly. Strong in Business is a joint project with Polish Entrepreneurs Foundation, and we want to support a woman who want to set up their business, or they want to, or who want to develop their company, their business. Between May and November, we will hold 10 webinars for them. For example, about building personal brand, how to create business plan and team management. And a part of the project is some kind of competition, so participant can win a financial support, and of course they have a huge amount of information about how to develop their business, their company. So to date, more than 2,000 female participants in this webinar. So this is a huge, this is a huge success for us. So I'm very proud that our bulk can help the woman, help the woman and show how to can manage their business and develop their business and themselves.
Yes, right. This is a great initiative. Exactly. Thank you for that personally. Mirka, what is your path to Santander Bank Polska?
Okay, so I work in Santander for almost 12 years.
Wow.
So, yes, it's a lot. I know. So I was start from some kind of sub-debt collection. So I call to customers with which they don't pay the loans exactly. And later I was working in department connected with investment fund. And for 7 years, if I could remember, I work in SME department.
Okay.
So now I am a product owner for daily banking and value-added services. And now I'm starting to create a new team, and we will develop features for SME in mobile application, for example, value-added services.
Okay, great. How big is the team? The SME banking team and team responsible for the value-added services in the bank?
So all department is circa about 90 people, if I could remember, and my team is me and 8 person. But I hope that new team, because we have a totally new advantage, and we have to prepare new solutions, new features in mobile applications. So. At least 15, I hope.
Okay. So what are you preparing for SMEs right now?
Okay, so what are our future plans? So we already implemented 7 value-added services, so we don't have a plan to implement it more for now. Okay, so we want to promote these value-added services because not every our customers know about them. Like I said, we want to implement value-added services in mobile applications. So this is the most important task for next year. And we are extending our cooperation with Infact. It's accounting solution. So now our customers can see our Santander offer loans on e-accounting website. So this is something new for us. So we are very excited about this new project, and we are waiting about customers who's from external source get information about our offers.
Okay, great. This is great. Thank you very much, Mirka, for this conversation.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.